What's up, guys? Coach Jameson and Coach Sarah here. Today we're going to take you through a nice quick little workout that'll help you build without breaking. All you're going to need is a yoga mat. In terms of weights, I got a 15 and a 10. Sarah's got a 10 and a 5. Again, something a little lighter. You don't need weights. You can use boulders. You can use a log, or you can just go full body weight for this entire workout. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to come into a tabletop position, and we're going to start with some single side rockers. So let's go ahead, get into our tabletop position. I want the knees all the way together. We're going to shift all of our weight into the right side. So you'll see I pull my right hip out and back, and then my feet are going to come into that opposite side. And we're just going to start rocking for a minute into this right side. My left leg is very light. I can keep it off the mat if I'd like. So I'm really loading into this right side. My eyes and chest are up. My butt's pointing up towards the sky. I don't want to be rounding into my back here. I want to keep a nice long spine and start tensioning everything in that right glute and hamstring. I'm imagining ripping that right knee and shin out. We're about halfway. Just keep rocking here. We're going to go through rounds of this today. So again, you take this first round as a little bit more of a warm-up. Feet are stacked, heels are pointing out. All right, we got 10 more seconds before we're into a minute. Now our next movement we're going to go into is we're going to stay on this right side. Now we're just going to take this left leg. We're going to reach it back into like a pigeon position. So my left leg is rotating internally. And now I got all this weight into this right side. I'm going to keep rocking, but now I'm going to add a little kick out motion. So as we sit back, legs opening, as I come forward, little baby kick out. Doesn't have to be a huge motion. I'm not sitting super far back, coming all the way forward. I'm just finding that pressure into the glute and hamstring, and I'm rocking it. Got 30 more seconds. Our right side should be lighting up now. Sarah, how's your right side feeling? "20 seconds. "10. 2, 1. Good. Let's go right over to the left side. We'll start with that rocker first. So same opposite. Hip goes to the left, sits back. Feet are kicking into this right side just a little bit. Right leg is very light, and I'm loading all the pressure into this left side. Again, eyes and chest up, spine nice and long. You have the option of elevating the hands here if you'd like. Main objective right now, pressurizing that left back side. Glute, hammy. Primarily, you might feel the low back a little bit here beginning to work. You're getting a lot of that pinching into the front side on the quad and into the hip. Just elevate your hands as you rock here. Just a few more seconds and we're going to elevate this right side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right leg is going to reach back. Nice big rotation in. We can even lift it up a little bit. Start rocking back into that left side and add our little kick out. As we sit back, open, external. As we come out, little internal rotation kick. Notice how the body's moving together. I sit back, everything's opening to the left. Starts getting ready to close back towards that right side. Glute is on fire now. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Let's grab our heavier weight of the two. We're going to come into our first standing motion. So we're gonna come up onto 2 feet. We're gonna separate the feet about 2 fist widths, maybe a little bit longer. And now we're gonna rock from right to left. So I'm looking for that same sensation we're finding on the ground into our glutes and hamstrings. Let's shift all of our weight into our right side. Left leg will go into a little baby corner. Pull that right hip back, load, and then we'll step back, load over to the left side. Big, strong opening of that left shin and thigh. Right foot corners back. Again, main primary goal here is to load out and back into those strong tissues. You can see we're working at a nice slow pace. We're not rushing this. We're really trying to load out and back to that strong side. Off a nice strong foot. Paying attention to that knee's opening up. If you want to progress this movement a little bit, we can start lifting up that front heel. The slower and more mindful you move, the better of a load we'll get into that backside. Let's get one more on each side here. Last one. Nice strong load. Good. We'll slowly lower the weight. Come back down to the mat. We're going to go into our Jaguar Push Ups. Feel free to keep the knees down. We're going to add a little side bend too. I'm going to get my first few reps with the knees down. So my toes are tucked, knees about 2 fist widths apart. I'm going to rip the knees apart as I sit back. As I come forward, I'm going to step one hand forward so we can go into a little side bend as we work this Jaguar Push Up. I'm just going to get a few with the knees down and then progress this by elevating the knees. Three, two, last one. Good. Let's grab our lighter weight, come back up to 2 feet. Give you a little side view of this one. We're going to go into a nice little squat and reach motion. Couple fist widths between the feet. Hips are going to anchor back, shins and thighs open as we reach that weight forward and up. So think butt back, reach, rip those feet apart. Doing your best to keep the heels light. Inhale, reach. Full minute here. The arms start to get tired. Weights can stay just right at the chest. Think of lifting this weight from the lats, not just the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's lower the weight. Go to our rope climb. Now we'll get into our pulling motion. You want to go first, babe? You'll see a couple different variations here. Sarah's going to start from her feet and use her feet to climb. Nice. I'm going to go no legs for assistance. That's one round. Let's get into our next round. With this workout, again, we did the rocking, 2 minutes per side on each side, 1 minute knees together, 1 minute the opposite leg kick back. And we got up onto 2 feet. We did our shifting, loading from right to left, Jaguar push up with a little side bend. We did our squat and reach, and then we went into our pull. So we're gonna get a second round here with you. Feel free to get anywhere from 2 to 5 rounds, and then just keep hitting it, keep progressing. So let's get into our next round. Knees together, feet into that left side, shift the hips into that right side, start pulling back, anchoring into that right glute. Even as we do work here and have a high output, we're still being mindful of the breath. Doing your best to stay with nasal breathing as best as you can. We got about 15 more seconds on this right side before we lift that leg. Five, 4, 3, 2. Good. Sit back. Stick that left leg back. This time, let's really try to lift it as we rotate it in. Keep all that pressure loading into this right side. Yeah, and then we'll add our little kick out. Keep the eyes forward. Avoid looking down and back. Rounding the spine. Chest up. Tailbone up towards the sky. Find that glute. Find that hamstring. We're over halfway. There it is. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice work. Right side should be lit up. Shake it out real quick if need be. Make our way right over to the left. Here we go. Start finding that left side. Make sure most weight's onto that left shin, left knee. I'm imagining ripping the shin and knee out as I sit back. Halfway. Starting to get hot now. Gonna get our sweat check, earn it today. Again, you see how simple we can make a little workout session, a little movement session, and train movement patterns instead of just trying to inflate and contract our muscles. We're not looking to shrink and contract, we're looking to expand. Let's go ahead, step that right leg back, anchor back into that left side, and when you're ready, start adding that little kick out. Guys are doing good. Last 10 seconds. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Grab your heavier set of dumbbells or grab your heavier weight. Let's go into our side to side drop ins we'll load, bring that weight into the right column, load that right side, pull back, find it. Again, this is moving at your own pace. Left side comes back down, we'll load out and back to that left side, hold it, find it, back forward. Going for time here again. Doing your best to stay on that outer edge of the foot, maintain that nice arch, load back into that glute and hip, keeping the spine nice and long. Find that connection from that hammy glute all the way up that ladder or that back chain, and working that strong side, back side. Heel can be down if balance is a thing for you. If you want to start challenging yourself, you can load with that heel up as long as you maintain that arch and pressure towards that lateral backside. Let's get one more each side here. Good work, everyone. Good, we're gonna make our way back down to our mat. Right back into our Jaguar push-ups. Again for time, ready, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Then I'm starting with my knees down, just to get a few solid reps. Find the motion. Three, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, grab your lighter dumbbell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute. Hips back, shins and thighs open. Reach. Good work. We're over halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice work. Now let's go to our rope climb. Second set means 2 rounds of our rope climb. Sarah's going to lead us again. Nice, Sarah. Nice. That's 1. Second round. All right, that was 2 rounds. Do those minimum. If you want to get more, get a little bit more out of it, go ahead and hit upwards of 5 rounds, maybe more if you're feeling juicy. Coach Jameson and Coach Sarah, outie.